welcome to my channel. My name is Darcy and this is Misadventures with Mixed Media. So now I guess I can't change my name of my channel anymore because it will confuse people. Oh, ow, 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 ow. I just got a cramp in my leg. What? Why? Why? Right in the back of my thigh. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Sorry about that. So the first thing we do is gesso. And I knew that, but, well, actually I'd forgotten that and then remembered it and was like, oh yeah, I need to do that. Now I got some things that I worked on last week that I'll show you in another video. Oh, seriously, do I have to restart? I've already restarted this once. Put the bag for that stuff right there. Just gonna forget it. I give up. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna use my ruler for right now. Yeah, this paper was in a paper pack and I was like, when am I gonna put windows in a journal? I'm not really quite sure. So, I mean, it's not ugly by any means. It's pretty, and it's the colors of the pink colors that are in that paper pack. Need something wet. And of course, I have stuff falling on the side here. Why wouldn't I? So. I don't know where my card is, so I just grabbed a piece of, what is this, just packaging, and I'm just kind of using that, getting out the cat hair. And using my ruler to get the gesso out of the container. A little bit more in the middle. And today is voting day, and regardless of anything else, I think, regardless of who gets elected, I think we all can agree that tomorrow we can celebrate not getting political phone calls anymore. And Facebook not reminding us to vote, or asking us if we voted, or all the things that Facebook's have been annoying with us
I think everyone forgets that political ads, a lot of people don't
I'm talking
really
about the ads and the phone calls more.
But when you stop getting political ads, you just get other ads.
I was talking about phone calls. Yeah, you just get other phone calls too. I'm aware of that. Believe me, very aware. Alright, so I've got some fun gesso going on here everywhere, as you can see. I do remember what some of the prompts are, so I cannot honestly say that it's going to be a total shock, because I watched it last night and then I wrote down the prompts twice, because once on my phone last night when I was watching, and once this morning. And I think it's actually harder, because then you know if you're going to have to use a certain color or whatever, and you're just like, I wish I didn't know that, because, you know, it's just easier. It's easier to not know. Just take it as it comes. Oh, well, that was still wet. Oh my goodness. But you know I'm recording, right, Nathan? You guys could talk out there, just, you know, not super loud. All right, guess I'll pause for a second. So let's go ahead and get into the first prompt of the night from last night, which is, where'd my paper go? Anybody see a little cat present head sticking out anywhere? Here it is. Alright, let's see. So the first one is add squares, which obviously I knew because I pre-cut some squares. So I'm going to add some squares so I can add some texture and some color. And oh, I always want to line. I'm going to try to be a little bit random with them.
know that giant ice flower we found?
Let's just do that. That one I don't
You
need.
need to fight those to get extension materials for level 40.
I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm probably going to cut this up into tags anyway. Oh, I just can't do it. What is wrong with me? Which is the one I liked? I think this is the one I like the best.
You'll have to fight an electrohypostasis under time limit. On the plus side, the electric hypostasis is the best belief. Okay? No, that's a cryovine and the pyrovine. Hypostasis.
Let's just stick them down wherever we stick them down. Because I put my gesso under there. If my art glitter glue works, I'll use that. I've been having issues since I started using the knitting needle cover. Oh, my boys are talkative today.
The thing is, using them only puts them into a weak state where you have to destroy all
But that's alright. My 20-year-old voted for the first time today. In September, he suddenly realized, oh, I need to register to vote.
But if you destroy 2 of them, it'll gain health. You'll have to
So I said, okay, let's do that. So we did. Went online to do it. This is like the first time he's been out of the house in quite a while. Because of, you know, he's got Addison's disease, which, you know, makes him immune compromised. Or it makes it so that if he does get sick, it's much more dangerous, is basically what it does. Because he doesn't make his own cortisol. So, and if he, stomach sick is the worst sick, but it means he'd have to take a lot more hydrocortisone if he got sick, and be monitored with his blood pressure, could go dangerously low, all the things. So yeah, I'm gonna get close to the edge with that probably. So I'm hoping to be able to use this for tags in a Christmas journal, hopefully. Ooh, it was still a little bit wet there. We'll see how it turns out. So, and I want to do some. I want to do a grungy Christmas journal, but I haven't figured out how I want to do it or which colors I want to use. Although these colors are kind of cool. I don't know what color we'd call that. Some kind of a purpley pink.
Instead of dropping them, it just drops energy, and you have a thing like ley line. We have to
So, how is everybody doing? Somebody actually answered me the last time when I asked that and complained that nobody ever answers me. Thank you, Jovi. I do like to know how you guys are doing. What do you? Oh, here, actually, answer me this one right today. What are you guys working on? I'm assuming not everybody's working on Christmas stuff, but I know it's possible that a lot of people are. But I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? All right, that is the last. This is my last square, I think. Oh, I have one more I could put down here. One more square, and then we will move on to prompt number 2, which I actually honestly can't remember right this second what it is. So there's that. Just put that there. All right. So there are my squares, and here's my glue topper back on, and my glue is right to my right there. I should just always put it there. I should probably always put my list somewhere too. Okay, here it is. Ah, it's got a kitty sticking up. You'd think I could remember. Number 2, add tape. Oh shoot, I forgot about tape. I forgot about the tape. And my washi tape is not where. Hey Joel.
Everyone's gonna see your voting sticker. You're not
Well,
gonna.
underneath that.
Right home.
Do you see a box of washi tape anywhere here? Like underneath that box there, is there another box? Where did I put it? I had it under that table. And then I must have, nope. Do you see a big clear box with sections?
Clear box. Section.
I should pause while I look for it. Can you look down on the floor underneath? Is there anything underneath? There, what's this? That's not it. You can see it there.
Did this have, this was a Wegmans, what was
Yes,
this?
it was a Wegmans meal came in there.
What meal is this?
Might
was
have
it
been
like
fried
rice?
rice, yeah. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to pick whatever tape I have on my table. Let's see if I can find any of that. Blood lice, is that what you said? Okay, we're recording. Don't be offensive.
What?
I said we're recording. Don't be
I wasn't.
offensive. I thought you said flag lice.
No.
Oh, okay. He didn't say that, people. I just repeated what he didn't say. No, I just thought that's what he said. Not trying to offend anybody. Just trying to find some washi tape. Washi tape. Okay, the only washi tape I have near me right now is words. Oh well. Well, it could be any tape though. It doesn't have to be washi tape. Hey, I found my fabrics. I couldn't find. Oh, I found my washi tape. I put it right where I'd find it. I put it where I remembered it was, which is not where I remembered it was. It was not where I remembered it was. It was the opposite of where I remembered it. Ooh. Oh, the sun was on. I'm like, no, the sun was. What is? Why is it hot back there? It might be where things are plugged in. What are we thinking? Oh my goodness. There's just two. Oh, you know what? Kind of in this direction with this. Might just do that. Might just get covered up anyway. Just have to add some tape. Or some neutral tape. Some very, very neutrally tape. Like that one maybe. Or these numbers. I like numbers. Or this one with letters. Now I'm like, oh, look at all these choices. When I open up my mind. Or glittery tape. Or I could find my masking tape. But now I found these, so I'll put some of this on here, I think. Whoops. Hate when it starts bending like that. And then I don't know what direction anything's gonna be, but and I think I will put a little bit of this. It's warm. It's what is? Do you guys know what the temperature is outside today? I can't look on my phone. Can you look on your phone? It's not on your home page, so you can't tell me what the temperature is. This tape is actually pretty perfect. There, I added some tape. Wow, it's 61. That's nice. I'm in.
That's why I walked
Yes,
home.
please, because I'm hot. Okay. Yeah, Joe walked home. It's about 2 miles to work. Was it a nice walk?
Yeah.
So, add squares, add tape, add blue. Alright, I think.
I have to blow this.
No, I'm going to, and I'm going to remember to use my permanent ink. Lovely. Oh, I got to mail that. Ooh, I got to mail it to her. I had my, there they are. I'm going to add some script with the blue.
I got sticky tape.
Seriously?
What? What's wrong now?
I need
Oh,
a.
down there.
Oh, I think he's making a shake.
You didn't know where the outlet was.
Oh, whoa, you're turning the fan on?
He was trying to plug it in.
That's nice too.
Blow the floor out. The floor? I mean, probably not as a system.
Added blue.
I'm plugging one of the phones.
Alright, you know there's a plug outside on the porch, right? Alright, so add blue is number 3. Add green is number 4. which we do have that green, and I could add a little bit more of that, but I was thinking, oh, this good.
Okay.
I gotta tear that off. Let's see where my greens are.
Oh yeah, I was also gonna
Add
open my
green.
front window and open my window. I'm guessing open Mama's windows.
Bundled sage. I might add something in bundled sage green.
I mean, you're
But
not.
I might just, is that the color I want? Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going to, what am I gonna do? I don't know, I think I'll do this. Where's my water? I'm gonna add some green. So I'm gonna splotch it. You know me, I like to smush. And any liquid I add to this will affect it, but that's alright. And this is Distress Ink Bundled Sage, and it is one that tries to get away from me. Yeah, we're not gonna look, we're just gonna add it and hope for the best, right? And then we're gonna wipe that down. Alright, it's kind of settling on that paper, so I think I wanted it more on the gesso. I should have done it so I was more controlled, but that's okay. Where is my something? Oh, my potty pads, you know. All about the potty pads sometimes. Got these at a thrift store one time, and the back side is just perfect for moving ink to where you want it, pretty much. So, adding green. Someone's mowing their lawn. See, that's how nice it is today. Someone is mowing with their lawn.
As soon as they open the old window here, of course.
That's alright. People know, people live their lives out there. Bundled Sage is a nice color with these papers here, I think. So, squares, tape, blue, green. Use stamps. Now, since this is going to be probably like a wintry, Christmassy thing, I think I can be pretty safe in sticking to some, I got Christmas stamps here. I was thinking of just doing some snowflakes, maybe. The air feels really good. Can you make sure that the temperature is turned down on the heat so that it doesn't get confused? Where is the... What are you asking me? Oh, you're so cute. You're asking me where to turn the heat on and off? Is that seriously what you're asking me? Alright, so some snowflakes. I think I used to have some gold ink or silver. Oh, the silver didn't really work for me last time, but maybe the platinum will. Alright, sorry about this. Gotta look in here
Why
again.
does the thermostat go from 60 to 90?
I don't know. In case you ever have to sweat it out. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
Actually, it starts at like 45 or 55 or something. It keeps its temperature at a certain degree so that you don't freeze your pipes. So long as you have, you know, what's the word?
But I'm not
Silver.
sure
Let's
you
see if
can
the silver works.
live in 90 degrees food all the time.
Well, I wouldn't want to live in 90 degrees
don't-
ever,
I
but
don't
that's
think
just
the
me.
temperature humans like to live at anywhere.
I don't know why it goes. It would be really expensive, I think, to
It would help us control the
Yeah.
temperature.
Alright, I just have some double-sided tape because a lot of times my stamps don't stick because some of these are not the acrylic kind, but I still use them like they are. Now you know what I need?
I'm just saying, it barely has any numbers. Why does it go up to 90? Why can they just not have the heat go up that high?
What's the game?
I don't know. Oh,
You freeze to death, you can make a city.
Okay.
What's the game where you make a city, you freeze to death?
Frostbite.
Yeah.
there is a game where you freeze to death. That's like the concept of the game? Like that's your
Well,
goal or what?
No, it's like a city.
It helps if I put
It's
that.
like a
side.
post-apocalyptic city trying to build a.
An apocalypse. It's a fantasy apocalypse.
Yeah.
Where an ice age is happening.
What do your
Yeah,
kids
Frostbite.
play? Do you have kids that play weird games?
It's a fantasy.
Mine, I don't know
wonderland
if they play that,
where
but they
it
know what
snows.
it is.
Snows.
Oh, okay. The only problem with
It's in this
these
imaginary
is
world with this concept called snow.
the because there's different levels.
No.
That
It
would be
smells
kind
weird.
of funny if it never snowed in a world. And then it
Which would be
snowed
easier
in
with the
other
smaller
things.
stamps. Can't see a lot, but it'll still be part of the background, so that'll be nice.
I mean, if you're in a world where it doesn't snow at the falls.
So yeah, this is what I've done with my stamps is I've taken them off the wood blocks because I don't have a lot of storage space. And even with that, I just don't really have space anywhere. It's pretty sad around here. I don't know why I keep putting these in the middle. Let's put these on some squares. That might make sense. Doesn't show, but let's try it on a green one to see. I don't think that one shows either. Seriously, people? Let's try some smaller ones. Oops. Well, I had that glued on there, but guess what happened? That double sticky side, the other double-sided tape was temporary. This one must be permanent. Oops. Well, that was dumb. And I don't know where my temporary one is. It's alright. Oh, let's see. Yep, it's permanent. That's why. Which would be fine if I could put it on there, maybe. Let's see if these do any better. At least I can see these in other places. Not on there, though. I think I'd have to do white on the color ones to get those to show. But we don't need a million stamps. I need to find my temporary double-sided tape. Truly, truly I do. Let's do some white. That's the... Here, I'll do this one.
A normal chest, a common.
I think it was.
Okay, yeah, normal. Luckily, you can get tiaras from hydro stasis and cryovines.
Okay, that one came off. It'd be fine if it would just stay on the paper. I'll be okay with that. Okay, where? There? Anybody else have random beads hanging out on their desk? There you go. On the dark ones, the white definitely shows up a little
You
better.
have the decreased elemental damage.
Alright, that should be good. Added stamps.
You have decreased elemental damage.
I know, I should put them back in the bag so I can find them when I want them.
40% less effective by fire.
Blue green stamps. Add spray. Oh, this is going to be fun. I got these at Tuesday morning. We've got Rudolph, Sky, and Doris. What kind of color is Doris? I don't think it's going to go at all. Let's try it on a little something. Oh no, that one's not going to work. Let's see what else we have for a spray. is I have other sprays. I have a walnut stain. I don't have a lot of sprays though. That's the thing. Vintage. And Mermaid Lagoon. Where's the other one? Or Wilted Violet. Yeah, none of those really work. So, I guess we'll take the. I know we have. Hey Nathan, do I have any watercolors in bottles on the porch? I'm gonna go look. Or make my own spray. Hold on. Alright, I just used my food coloring and made my own spray. So, I basically put 2 drops of all the greens I have, but except the avocado I did 6 and the black, and I put 6 drops of black, and still not quite what I wanted. But it is what it is. Let's see. I don't know that no, I'm just gonna spray and hope for the best. I don't have a spray box. Nothing like that. There, I added some spray. It brightened up some of the, it's not quite the green I would want, but it's not horrible. So we have another green in there now. So now you know, if you have food coloring and you have a prompt that says add spray, go ahead and make your own spray. I'm curious if I added some of that other weird green color, if it would grunge it up. I think this would have been better if I'd added 2 drops of turquoise in there too. Probably shouldn't have, but that's alright. Got our spray going on now. So that was add spray, add acrylic paint. Alright, let's see. Acrylic paint. We're gonna add some acrylic paint. What acrylic paint we're gonna add? I don't know.
Because it feels like you have these
Oops, I might just
sometimes
grunge it up a little bit with. Well, grunge it up more? How would you possibly grunge that up more? Oh, I have my ways. Alright, I have this very hard brush here, which I just did this to try to soften it up a little bit. And, oops. So I'm adding acrylic paint.
I know. I've been trying my best to just get any chest I see, but
so I'm just trying to keep it light on my brush and just kind of, whoops. Apparently I'm trying to ruin my pages too, but you know. The boys are very talkative today. They're not usually this talkative. I mean, I could have got this done before Joel came home from work. I think Nathan's he's really, really hoping the person he voted for gets elected. I mean, isn't everybody? Well, I don't know. Sometimes you go with the lesser of 2 evils, depending on what you think the 2 evils are. Just, why am I out of range? No power at base, Nathan. I don't know. Who's calling? I know. That's why I can't see who's calling. But it's just spam. Probably someone else saying, vote for this person. Oh, okay. Oh, and it's not picking up. Could you just pick up and hang up? Or answer it? Why is the base not plugged in? And how is the other one ringing? That's what I'm confused about. Alright. Now, using this antique white acrylic paint has really helped to move things into the background. So, that is actually nice. I'm happy about that. I mean, I didn't hate the background, but it's just nice for it to become a background, you know? Oh, you know, no one wants to waste their paint. I'm just gonna do this if you get little splashes everywhere.
Keep drinking my drink, which makes me full of drink.
Okay.
It's 3:55.
And you have to take your pill?
I have to drink.
To take your
I
pill?
have a drink to drink, and I have to have room in me to drink.
Well, just go ahead and take your pill now. You don't have to wait 5 minutes to take your pill. Doodle or draw? This is fairly dry, so I can doodle. Ooh, I got new pens. Very excited I got new pens. Okay. These are, I got a point, a 01, 02, 03, and an 05. Oh, now I can see who it is. That was weird. I'm just gonna, oops, hang up on him because it said spam. I don't want to listen to your spam. Just grab one in the middle and hope it doesn't. Hope this. I haven't tried this brand before.
Also, when you see a hole flowing down the base, hit that. That's,
I had
that's
some.
a bomb. You can destroy those. Okay, dodge.
I want to hit one and a half this
You
look.
only did.
What do I want to do?
So we don't have to look anymore.
I don't know what I want to do. I think I'll just do some stitching on the side for here for now.
Stunned it
Until I
somehow.
can decide what I want to do.
It's only level 37. Jeez. I wish.
And I don't even know if you can see me. I'm just doing little. Seems to be working pretty good. It's nice and juicy because it's brand new. Right now I'm right on the acrylic here.
Stop doing that. Wet.
And it's still writing and not getting all dried out like sometimes it does. There's not really any acrylic over here.
From getting wet.
There's a nice line to follow though. That's helpful. I'm just kind of doing the corners. And maybe a little bit up.
Oh, circles. Circles.
Go ahead and do a.
Go for circles. Shield up. Yes, circles. Come on. Oh. Stop it. Oh, no, that's bad.
That's what Penny did. Somebody said it looked like an EKG. Like, eh, whatever. Maybe it does. But it's some doodling. It gets the prompt accomplished. Alright, so far I like these nano liner Royal Langnickel. What did I do with the package? Oh. Got them at Joann Fabrics. Fine line drawing pens. Because I went to get myself a water soluble pencil and grabbed that too. So doodle or draw was number 8 and number I had 2 pieces of paper there though, that's why I didn't realize it. Number 9, add splatters or drips. Add splatters or drips. Oh yeah. Add splatters or drips. I'm thinking. I might go ahead and grab out my pine needle. Just add another green. I mean, how many more greens can we have on here, huh? Just don't know where. Got some blue in there. Could do, oh, there's my pine needles. Okay. It's harder to do splatters with that though, so I don't know why I did that. Let's just go ahead and go to the watercolors and do some splatters with that.
Because I basically never left wrapping them. Because he has an attached.
Where do I spray the water? Oh, I don't know. Where, lady? Where can you spray some water? And I want a very thin, that will do big splatters. I don't know what that was. Oh, that was the little metal thing that I used. Okay. It's going to be big splatters apparently.
Sometimes you'll just attack and
Ooh.
not actually.
Oh yeah,
When he slams down, he'll send
that's
spikes
like the
out.
green that is already in there, huh?
Okay, natural fluctuation maybe, but you do need to heal. Like, I'm not sure how much damage it takes from reactions, but
There, splatters or drips. We have our splatters,
Barbara's healing will.
but I think I also want to do a little bit of. Let's put that back up where it belongs somehow.
Like that's
Or
when they're
somewhere.
setting the bomb when his side thing.
I don't know where.
Now,
Wanted
now
a little bit
don't
of.
stay near him, he'll take damage
I
from
think
the
I'll do
floor.
some white splatter too.
Now you just want to attack him from slightly outside of that circle. And dodge the side.
And once you get that on,
Just memorize his attacks and dodge them. That's
There's
a
no
good
rule that says
strategy.
you can't use more than one color splatter.
Sometimes he'll just smack
Plus,
his
we
head
want the
into the
effect
ground
of
if he
snow,
close.
don't we? A
Yeah,
little.
that's why you need to.
I think I need a
dodge
thinner
when they're
brush
close,
as part of
and
my
then when they get close,
problem.
you dodge the side.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Dodge the side to fall on
That one's more
but then you
flat.
manage
I
to
want
dodge
a
the
round brush that's
Who's that
small.
weak point?
But some of these are so small, I don't know if they'll work. Or maybe I just had
You
too
can
much
use,
water
like,
in there, I
better
don't
foods
know.
than fruits. Like
Yeah.
use something that doesn't
There we
present.
go.
go.
Ready to have snow everywhere in my
And don't
area
leave
because
stone
of the
circle for too long.
splatters.
Do not leave the stone circle.
This
for
helps
too
brighten
long.
it up too because I do have a lot of dark colors in here.
This one button?
If you're
There we
close
go,
to him, you can
splatters or
dodge
drips.
faster.
Yay.
With the bomb.
Alright.
Like the closer you are to him, the easier it is to dodge stuff fast. Because his head's
That was
really
good.
high.
That was good.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just get that dry real quick because those splatters are pretty wet. I like splatters, some people don't. I think because my first experience with mixed media art was Marta at Maremi Small Art, and she does mixed media and probably does splatters on most of what she does. Some dark and some light usually. Because you can't have light without darkness. I just don't want them to get all smudged. I like how they look now. Alright, our next one is... Where's my paper go? Our next one is add magazine or book graphics. So, what was I gonna do? I was thinking, did I set them? Where did I set them? Because I had the pink in there. That's just so bright pink. I was thinking about using these here. Or there's this addition to brownies. I mean, who doesn't love that? But I think I'm just going to add a little bit of this. Actually, I kind of want to clear it a little bit, I think. And that way, there's some book page graphics. And I'm just going to put on a couple of edges a little bit, I think. And since I'm probably going to cut this up into tags, that'll just be on a tag or a pocket somewhere. And I can always do a little bit of gesso on it to blend it in a little bit more.
Oh yeah, you can stand on the ground like that.
So,
Oh, your shield's
after I
gone.
take my picture.
I think the blow damage is gone, but the ultimate swipe. This is
It's not exactly the same pink, but it's fairly close. And I personally would consider music. I was thought about using music paper because it's from mine is from a music book, and it would you know, it's graphic-y. I think Penny had whatever was from the book and ripped it up real small, which added some nice texture and accomplished the thing. Okay. You forgot about tea, like that exists. Add purple. Alright. So the purple I'm going to add is probably going to be my eggplant. If I can find it. That's purple hydrangea. That could work too. That's perfect plumeria. Oh, there it is. Eggplant. And I think that I want to add some use this one maybe. Add something. I think I'm gonna take this swirly bit in here maybe and just randomly, well, I'm tempted to just rip that right out because I don't know that I'll ever use it any other way, but that's all right. But it sure is pretty, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there's one problem with pricing them at low levels. You can't get multiple of their special drops like the Everflame tea.
See? That
Because you need two.
if I do it on this, it helps bring it into the rest of the...
In talent levels, which you don't need to worry about, you're level 23. You can't do it. Oh wait.
Alright, I like that I'm using this design in the middle and not having to use the whole present. You know what I mean? It's a really cute swirly design. Festive. And then also helps me to fill in some of these blank spots. Oh, that was kind of dark. That's alright. Maybe a little bit off the corner here. Yeah, because it's got little stars and stuff too, so yeah, it's really cute. I like it. And I'm glad I used that like that. That's fun and festive and fun. They're the same word, two ways. And then the same way again. I'm going to add just a little bit more purple here and there. Oh, just kind of.
I don't know what the Advil is.
I put it on the ledge. Do you
I
need
found the liquid Advil.
the liquid gels?
Yeah.
You can use those if
Do
you
you know
want
where
to.
they were?
Where?
In my needle tips.
Oh, huh. His box of needle tips that we get the needle tips out of. And I stuck my hand in there yesterday to grab one to put on your shot, and I still... Alright, I added purple. Went all out with the purple. Oh, use whatever supply is to your left, which is... I don't know. Oh, I've got this silver. I think I'll use that. And I'm just gonna see if I can just kind of, not even gonna be able to tell. I'm just kind of adding silver, bringing up that antique white basically. Whew, that is a stinky one, by the way. Just grunging it up. Oh, making a mess. Doing all the things. Alright, that was our 12 prompts. And our 3 bonus prompts, lost the paper again, were add fussy cut images, add beads or pearls, and add lace or scrap material. I will add fussy cut images and lace and scrap material after I cut it down. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. so I can take a picture for Penny. Or let's see, how long has it been? I'm gonna go ahead and stop, take the picture, come back and cut these up and do stuff with them, I think. I'm back, got my picture. Now I'm gonna cut this down and show you how I will use it. If I figure out how I want to use it. I'm gonna start just cut a 3-inch across that. I try to, it's pretty thick in there. There we go, that's 3 inches. And then I'll do about 5 right here. So there's a 3x5 tag. And
Don't they have scissors?
I'm gonna do another 3x5-ish tag here. If I put paper on the back, that'll help that be a little more sturdy. And then we have a little mini tag here. Now let's see, I will need some pockets maybe too. So let's see, if I use this as a belly band right here, then I can use.
Where's your reaction to that? Why was your reaction so
Like what, 3 inches for a pocket? Or it could be a journal card, we'll see. And apparently, where'd my scissors go?
And 132, how many munchkins should I have?
Are you going straight down or something?
I'm 132 and just Atlantis.
Oh, a couple I don't know, 1 at least, maybe.
I'll have 2.
Do I want a big journaling card here? I might save that in case I want a big journaling card.
Yeah, we don't do it yet.
Alright, I'll do this one at 3 inches. So there's that one. Let's go ahead and I'm going to cut off that tape that's coming off the edge. And I'm not going to cut that one down because I might want it as a... just want to make sure it's straight. It doesn't look straight. No, it's not straight. Which is the side that's not straight? Seems straight. Oh, it's a little off there. There we go. Big trucks driving by. Well, actually, it didn't seem that big, but it was loud. Loud truck driving by then. So, I guess now we know our grungy Christmas thing will probably end up being green and purple and pink. I don't know. Let's see what happens when we add stuff. Hey, where's... oh, here it is. Alright, I don't necessarily need the snow at his feet. These are just pictures I found online last year. They seem to all be vintage. And I just printed them on coffee dyed paper. And then I just got into junk journaling a year ago in November. So about a year ago. And so at Christmas, I was not... well, I didn't have my my own artistic voice at that time, I guess you could say. So I didn't, and I was just learning, and I was also in Maine, you know, learning about my brother's cancer. So I did not get much Christmas stuff done last year, but I did print out some stuff and bought some stuff because, you know, therapy shopping. When your grandpa dies and your brother is diagnosed with cancer, you do some therapy shopping. So that's all been, that was last December. So bad stuff started happening for me in December, not in 2020. 2020 has nothing to do with it. Alright, let's see. I want a little bit of music page. But I don't want to, oh, how about this music page? Or this, let's try this. I don't want it white though, I still want color. I want some color. Oh, won't hurt to try some music page. Take away some of that shininess from that. And then let's go ahead and I think we need a little green in here maybe. I need to clean my sponges. I just kind of like look until I can find a blank spot. So I think that I'm going to do this with the green and then come back over it with, oh, that's what I'm missing too. With Distress ink. Which is this? Oh, no, it happened to, see, it changes it when you add the vintage photo there. A little bit. Could use my coffee dye too, probably. So this is nice and grungy. This is just shiny. I don't like how shiny it is. So I'm going to take down some of that shine with some gesso, which is mixing with the silver, of course. I do have some clear gesso. I could use that, but if I use a thin enough layer of this, it should also can do that. Could have done gesso to go between some of these lines to fix those up a bit too, but there. I know not a lot shows now, but that's alright. I'm kind of regretting putting that silver in because now everything's just like gray. That's alright. Kind of do some brown on there. Take some of the gray away. And bring some of that gray in from these dots everywhere. Going super, I really do want to do, maybe my Christmas journal would be super grungy. I really want to do a grungy one. Just really, we were working a minute ago. Now you're just working my nerves. Sorry, you're gonna get a little. I always get so focused I forget to check on if I'm in view or not. Let me move to tacky glue in a second. Feel that blockage. There we go. Maybe. All right. Spell on you. Only thing is, this has been standing upright for a few days. Ooh, did say to add some sparkle or bling, didn't it? I just saw my sequins, and some of them are. I don't want to add bling though. Just make sure that's upside right. Why didn't I just turn that upside right? I mean, up, whatever the word is I want. Move him to the side a little bit. We don't want him perfectly centered. Nope. So what kind of Christmas journals are you making if you're making Christmas journals, or are you just making a winter journal? I probably should have done this first. There we go. Then if I put a tab on there, I think I might use the paper I started out with. A piece of this. Maybe, maybe not. Don't know what I'll use yet. That might have to wait till I can coffee dye some lace or grunge up some lace or find some fabric that I want to use. So there's one tag. What else? This one, it's got this here, so I might use this one as a pocket. Did I do this one at 3 inches? This one 3 inches, right? Yeah, they're all like 3 inches. And you know what I forgot to do when I put my tape down? In case you're wondering, this is why you put a little bit of tape on there when you put your, not tape, glue on your tape when you put it down. Because otherwise, you could end up with that problem. So I actually want that at the top of my pocket. And what do I have over here? Anything good? Ooh, I had one of those big journal cards, didn't I? You know, because that's not weird. It's not terribly weird. That's kind of fun. Just kind of purpling it up a little bit. And then behind it, what should we put behind it? Right, where are my okay, these aren't doing too bad. Sometimes you try to cut lace or fabric with your regular scissors and you're just like, why am I even trying? Got some coffee dyed lace there, upside down. I mean, I don't want it to look like we're driving into lace, but I like that. I want that to show for sure. I kind of wanted that to show, and now I'm covering it up. What's up with that? Maybe if I put him down here and not right in the middle like that, maybe that would help. Do I want lace? Oh, where's the other one? Where is the other one? Didn't I have two big ones? There it is. Let's try this one instead. My words will be upside down. I don't know if I care. Who would even notice? Yeah, because I want the swirlies to show a little bit. Maybe I need to do this. Kinda scrunch it up. Still smells like coffee, by the way. My boys have disappeared. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this truck on here and I'll decide later what I want to add. I think I'm good with not adding anything behind it because it just helps it to stand out a little bit more. Go ahead and put a little bit of vintage photo on there. Suddenly had a Christmas song in my head. The middle of a Christmas song, weirdly. Just repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat, repeat the sounding joy. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let's see, where did my, sitting right here in front of my face. Oh, now I have more songs in my head. Don't worry, I won't sing them all to you. They're not even all Christmas songs. They're just songs about joy. Choose joy. Get that joy, 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 joy down in your mouth. Alright. Actually, just, I think, if I can find... I'll make it so thick if I use cardstock. And if I use regular paper, it will just not stand up. As I was thinking, it'd be nice to have my background paper come out a little bit to make a border, but that's not going to work. Okay, apparently we're really driving uphill. Oh, come on. Nope, driving uphill. That's just what it amounts to. Alright, and I don't know what else I'm going to do to that, but that'll be a large journaling card. You know, could stick it in a side pocket or whatever. And I may cut it down a little bit just because it's a little more flimsy up here. I don't know. We'll see what happens after I back it. And I wouldn't necessarily have to back it, except I make such a mess when I do all that. So, alright. Let's see. Not quite the right colors. That's why I like the black and white with these. These kitties are cute though, but they take up the whole, I don't know. I should remember to use words, but maybe not those words. Alright, that might be all the pictures I have for right now. Oh, I could cut him out. It would be pretty fun, I think. Maybe. But just that gives you an idea of what you can do with your board. With your mixed media that you make. You can cut it down and do tags and journal cards and stuff. And you can make it grungy, or you can make it nice, or I don't know. What do you want to do with it? Do with it what you want. So real quick, I'm going to show you some of the things I worked on last week when I wasn't making videos. I made these little snippet thingies. So I have some, it's not really lace, some trim. It's trees, just all these trees. So that was fun. And then this is also ribbon. Remember to check your ribbons when you're looking to do like a fabric snippet. And then these zippers, this idea came from Padded Hearts. This is where I first saw the idea to use a zipper. Although she had a nice old zipper with a metal. But still, it's kind of cute. And then that one is just, and then I did like the slow stitching here and there around. Some of these are Christmas, some of these are coffee. And that one did some slow stitching around. And that one, it could go in a Christmas journal. It's got the red and some gold and green. This one's definitely Christmas. Got this fabric here when I purchased some fabric from Shell Ratcliffe, the Rambling Crafter. It's multi-directional. It can go any which way. Oh, it almost looks like it's a nose if you put it that way, and a little crown. I don't know, I'm weird. And this one's just simple. It just got more of an orangey red, which depending on which red you put with this. Oh, and then I've got for some of the berries, this, instead of doing a straight stitch, I just did French knots and made them into berries. I don't know if you could see that or not. A little bit. So yeah, they're all raised. Then there's this one, another piece of ribbon. Just pulled out the, oops, it goes this way. And this little piece of ribbon, which I just kind of folded and stuck it under there. I pulled out the wire. It's easy to pull out the wire. Some more. I don't know which way these are supposed to go. I think it doesn't really matter. The only ones that really have a direction are the ones with the reindeer. And so I did more French knots. And where there were some like little dots on the fabric, that's where the French knots are there. And another coffee one. These seem to be people's favorites. I don't know why. People like their coffee. Have a delightful day, everybody. Much love. Did I show you these a little bit closer? I need to do more with that one. Very grungy. See? Super, super grungy. Because I started with grungy paper. Alright, I'm going for real this time.